Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about where the term Sensei came from? I think by now you probably know that Reputation Sensei is a brand of the parent company Digital Media Nation, but perhaps our listeners don't know why Sensei.
So the backstory is when we first began, back in 2014, selling reputation management, there were many competitors in that space. And while reputation management is good, we wanted to take it to the next level. And traditional reputation management involves generating reviews, monitoring those reviews, responding to reviews, and hopefully using that feedback to improve your customer experience. I mean, ultimately, that's what it's about. So we were going to in 2000, fast forward to 2017, as we were selling the services, and we were seeing how competitive the reputation management the space was. We wanted to really stand out, and the way we thought we were going to stand out is to evolve reputation management to the next level. And the way we did that was we coined the phrase reputation marketing. And reputation marketing is really taking reputation management and using the reviews that you generate from it to market trust, to instill trust in a local area, using the voice of the customer, because every really business on the planet says they're the best, right? Hey, come do business with us, we're the best. But really what consumers trust today is what your current customers are saying. So there was a study put out by Bright Local. They do it every year, but and the stats go up every year. But the most recent stat is 84% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations from friends and family. Well, by that very fact, if that many people trust online reviews, that means you can use reviews to build trust, to attract people to a business. And that's what we developed in 2017, was the reputation marketing concept. Not only generating reviews, but using the reviews in the marketing. And then we thought we needed a brand to go along with it. And we wanted a brand that really personified mastery. We thought of many different names. We have Reputation Gladiator, but that's a little too aggressive. But everybody knows Sensei really is associated with mastery. And so that's why we chose the brand. And really, we went to an automotive conference in Las Vegas and launched Reputation Sensei with great success. And it's really the most important thing I think about Reputation Sensei is the concept of we help our clients focus on the part of their business that matters the most. And that is their customer experience, because there's a saying, if you don't take care of the customer, somebody else will, and somebody else is your competition. So we first and foremost start with making sure that your company executes a good customer experience. The best way to do that is to put a feedback mechanism in place, collect that feedback, and then make sure you're using that feedback in training sessions with your team to ensure that they're delivering the highest possible customer experience to your customers. And then taking the positive experiences that you get in the form of feedback, reviews, and using those on your website to build trust, to help convert more of your website customers or visitors to customers. Social media, taking your reviews and using them in social media is very powerful, because you're broadcasting the happy experiences that people are having. So that is the kind of the core concept of and again, it goes back to our philosophy of constant, never-ending improvement. By putting a mechanism in place, like reputation marketing, and making sure you're staying tuned into your customer experience on a daily basis by collecting that feedback, and then working with your team to make sure it's at the highest level, and then taking the positive experiences and marketing those out to help you attract more people. It's about building trust in a local area, and that's the Sensei story. I mean, that's the backstory.
I love it. I love it. And when I first heard the brand story from Chris and the team members, I just did a little research, which is what I do, and I was struck that Sensei literally means teacher, instructor, mentor. And it's so fitting, because to know Chris is to know his love and appreciation for the opportunity to pour into others. He loves to teach, he loves to coach. As outstanding of a sales professional as he is, he's the type of guy that is far better at sales training and sales coaching than he is even at sales, and he's outstanding. So to understand that as a company and as an organization, we're putting education, information, inspiration, and influence ahead of just product is really important, because I think small business owners specifically today, they really want to know. And when you think of large Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, they're spending millions of dollars a year sending their C-suite and their management team to conferences and continuing education courses, and they're bringing consultants in, and they're training them up and coaching them up and inspiring them up. And it's taken for granted for the most part. And then small business owners, they really rely on their own to find, thankfully now, podcasts and audiobooks and opportunities to learn and grow. So Reputation Sensei is exactly what Chris said it is. It is leveraging the voice of the customer or patient, creating a positive user, customer, or patient experience, and then leveraging that to attract more customers, patient, or users. That's all absolutely true. But there's so much more to this organization, and it's really the commitment of making sure that people first understand why this is important, and to the degree that we can show people the way, we will. We are an organization, as John Maxwell says, that knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So that's going to be a real important part of not only our organization going forward, but this podcast too. We are teachers at heart, and Reputation Sensei is that commitment to training, instructing, teaching people the importance of client, patient, or customer experience, and really shining a light on why that matters. And you'll hear me say it 100 times. If the world says it so, it must be so. We as entrepreneurs, business owners, leaders, what we say is met with skepticism. You can't edify yourself. So it is no mystery that Chris founded our entire digital marketing philosophy on the basis of a strong reputation, customer, and patient experience. Those things are integral to moving forward, and from there all good things come. So Sensei is much more than a brand, although I love the name and it's super cool and catchy. It means something, and it means something to me, and it means something to Chris, and eventually it'll mean something to you as well.